Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, won't you join in me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can get me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn them on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn them on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Okay, I got something for you today. I'm going to have a conversation this morning about my understanding of grace. Now that I've gotten older and I've come into a better understanding of a lot of things I didn't know about when I was younger, this is just my interpretation of grace. Now, once again, y'all, listen to me. I ain't nobody's pastor. I ain't nobody's minister. So, I'm pretty sure you can go to church and get a far more extensive definition of one I'm giving you. I'm just talking to people. Grace is this thing that God provides for us. And grace is just things that you get that's really undeserving. I look at my life as it is today. Look, I work hard and I have faith in God. That I do. So things are going to happen in my life. But the way my life is now, I don't deserve all of this. I don't look at it that way. I have been the beneficiary of God's grace. I have aligned myself in a position to accept whatever grace God has for me. And it will be far abundant and exceedingly in anything you could think of. His grace supersedes anything you could possibly imagine. The goals that I set and the aspirations that I shoot for and the things that I have on my dream board, I have the faith that God will give it to me. But what he does with grace, he gives you far more than that. He gives you what he has for you, not what you can see. You can't see all he has for you. It's impossible. Who are you? How can you possibly imagine what he can imagine? How can you possibly think how he can think? How can you possibly do what he can do? How can it be? There isn't a single mind living or a collection of minds that could have thought of earth. What in your wildest imagination could have made you think of earth, the stars, the heavens, the oceans, the galaxy, the constellations? What in your mind? What in any man's mind? We can point at it and analyze it, but we sure couldn't have thought of it. So come on now. I'm talking about lining yourself up with God's grace, which he will give to you if you want some of it now. But now here's the thing about grace. It can't be bought. If it could be bought, I'm telling you, I would pour all the money I have and dump it into grace. Because after discovering what it is, it's this goodness that God shines on you simply as a reward of some type for his love for you and for you attempting to do right. Not because you get it right, because if he judged us purely on how we are, the right and wrong of it, we would all be doomed. All of us. Every last one of us would be doomed because we all fall short. We all make mistakes. We all sin. We all get it wrong from time to time. Nobody's perfect, man. Now I understand what my mother was singing about cleaning the house. All I want is a little more grace. All I need is a little more grace. When the last time you asked God for some grace? Now, I'm not talking to you like I know everything. If you just benefit from his grace, which you already have, but if you're not aware of it, you don't know what's going on. Become aware of grace. Get aware of the fact that God does things for you simply because he loves you. He does things for you that you don't even deserve. Somehow you just wonder how you just got over. When you didn't even do the things to get over. Sometimes you don't even know how you got that job you got. When you ain't even really do the things to get your job. How you end up where you are. All this education you thought you went and got and had. How you end up where you are today. In a much better position than your education could have ever gotten you. That's grace. How I get every place I am today. I didn't plan this, man. If I could have planned my life the way it is, don't you know I'd have done it when I was living in that car? If I knew how to do it. No, I benefited from his grace. I'm just a beneficiary of his grace, of his goodness and his mercy. God's goodness is better than your goodness. God's goodness is better than your mother's goodness. It's better than your wife's or your husband or your boo's goodness. God's goodness is different. His goodness, man, covers some stuff you can't even imagine. So while you're trying to put your life together, when the last time you asked him for just a little bit of grace? When have you thought of your life in terms of the grace that it has already benefited from? Have you ever done that? Man, just thought about, you hear songs like My Soul Look Back and Wonder How I Got Over. That was grace. That's all I can call it. Now, like I say, you can go to church or somewhere if you want to, and ministers that went to school to teach this thing way better than me. I'm just giving you from a layman's standpoint, man. Have you thought about his grace? Would you not be well to be a beneficiary of his grace? Would it not? Now, check this out. The better you try to do, the more grace he'll give to you. And that grace can't be bought. Like I said, it's free. You can't purchase grace. But the better you try to become, the more grace he gets to put your way. So, man, just try. Why don't you just try to do better? Look, man, quit talking about, I'm going to start next week. I'm going to start at the new year. No, you're not. You do that every year. At the new year, I'm going to eat better. At the new year, I'm going to go on and get in here. In the new year, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it now, man. You're going to do it now. Stop trying. Do it. Stop talking about it. Do it now. The best way to benefit from his grace is start in action now. N-O-W. Now. Right now. Today. What you waiting on? All you doing is delaying his opportunity to bless you. Man, do you know how many times we do that? We delay his opportunity to bless us by not starting now. If you're going to get healthy, why don't you start now? Now, you're going to trip a little bit because the holiday's coming, but you ain't got to eat bad all the time. You could start eating correct today. You could. And then guess what? There could be some grace on the end of that. I'm just giving you a little cheap analogy. But do you feel what I'm saying to you? Start thinking in terms of grace. What he has done for you and provided for you that you ain't even see coming. That, you keep calling them blessings, and I got that. A lot of it, and that's all it is. But, man, have you thought about the stuff that didn't happen to you can't account for? For me, that's been grace, and I'm a beneficiary of it, and that's available to everybody that wants some. So next time you're talking to him, just check in with grace. See what that is. That's better than money.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all around the world, you are listening to the baddest morning show in the world. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Welcome, 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 welcome. This show today is dedicated to everybody out there to shake them up on crap tables and gamble. What? This show is dedicated to Carla Farrell.
Yes, sir.
The only one at the iHeart Music Festival. We sent the girls out there. She the only one gambling. Oh, Christian Shirley didn't want to go out to the table and gamble.
What?
Oh,
Excuse you. I won. I was the first one to win. Thank you very much.
Wait a minute, Shirley. You gamble.
Yes.
At what?
The penny.
She won on the slot machine.
The slot machine. Yes.
Tell them how
What
much
slot?
you won.
I don't know. I just sat down and won.
She won like 20,
I won
$25.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Where's the applause now? Where's the applause now?
Boo.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much you spend to win that 25, Shirley?
That's not important, Jay. We're
6
talking
cents.
about what I
20.
won.
That's
We're
why
talking about
nobody
what I
clapping.
won.
What was she
Steve.
playing?
Penny
Slot machine.
Dollar. I think it was the dollar slots. Steve.
$1 slot, $25. What
I think she
dollar
won on
slot is that?
Well, she won $25. It hit. But
Excuse
Steve,
you. Actually, let's get it right. I actually won $27. Thank you.
Shirley, $27 on a
That's
slot
a lot of
machine
money,
at
Steve.
$1.
I think
First of all.
it was a quarter machine.
Quarters.
Yeah.
Okay, now
because he a gambler.
'cause I
He a
gamble
gambler,
for
you know.
a living.
So am I.
And
I'm a
it
winner,
just
baby.
didn't make no sense what you had said. $27
Well, we're in Vegas. We
is
don't
not
have to
an
make
increment
sense.
on the dollar slot.
Baby, that black 17 hit 3 times, baby. Yeah.
Shut your mouth, Carla.
I was out there screaming. Yes.
Carla,
Yes, Steve.
Black
Harvey.
17 hit 3 times.
3 times the same dealer spinning that ball, baby. 3
Wait a minute,
times.
about how many spins did you see it in the 3 times?
Let me see. Maybe about 13, 14 spins.
Oh,
She
that'd
hit
be
it.
nice. Woo.
Yeah. It was nice, baby. I was in there screaming. Yes, yes. They
Woo,
told her to
Lord,
go
I'd
take
be
a break.
stacked
though,
up
to
on
feel it.
that one right
And-
there.
and
you
how
give me
much did
3
you
out
win?
of 13, I'm up all up in the money.
She doesn't want to tell us how much she won.
How much
I
did you
won.
win?
Well, okay. $700, baby. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, come on, Carla. Yeah,
Come on now.
yeah, come on. Now we're talking about
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Good.
$700. Yeah,
700.
Junior. Get that light bill money, baby. Yes.
How much you
Carla.
spend, Carla? How much you spend?
Oh, I spent
See,
only.
Jay, quit
I
talking
don't
about
know.
that, 'cause
Can I-
obviously he's not a gambler.
I'm not. That's why
spent
I'm asking.
100.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
good.
hey,
Don't worry,
hey,
Jay,
you
I'll
killing
Hold
the
on.
buzz.
Let me ask my own damn question.
But you're killing the buzz of the win.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
telling
yes, you are, man. Damn.
How
Go
much this
somewhere, old dry ass.
No, I'm just trying to see the return. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. I spent $100.
Oh, that's good. Okay, you got that.
Absolutely.
If I
Yes,
was on
Steve.
that same black 17
Yes.
and you had hit for 700,
Yes.
I'd be off today.
Yes.
I'd
It
be in
was
the hospital
ignorant.
recovery room.
Yes. It was going down.
What we got for 30-something funny?
3 comedians in the house. I'm sure you guys will come up with something.
Sure.
We'll be back at 32
you
after
gotta
the
get
hour.
your voice together.
That's why I haven't been saying much.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time for something funny. And 70% of workers say the thing they love most about the holiday time in the office is time off, followed by getting a bonus. Love those. Also in the survey, workers say
See right there, let's just address this one at a time.
Okay.
Because I see that there's some smiling going on amongst you.
Oh, yeah. Some
Yeah, man.
hunching.
See, 2 things you can't do
What?
is get time off, get your same check, get some time off, and get a damn bonus too.
Not
Now
up
you
in here.
need to make up your mind.
What?
You want the bonus? We need a bonus type effort.
Okay.
Okay.
Check.
We done that.
So when we give you that, then the bonus is coming?
Yeah.
when you give me what?
the bonus type
Bonus
effort.
type effort.
Yeah. When do we know we're working at bonus speed? That's what.
Well, first of all, let's just get this straight and understood.
Okay.
Crazy.
Everybody in here get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Lose the hostility, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, we don't need that.
They never talk to you.
No.
What more do you want outside your check?
Okay.
A bonus.
Can I ask a question?
Sure can.
The question is this: we are all working, right?
Right
Yes.
now.
Right now, we're all working.
Yes, sir.
We put in a good job.
Yes,
What
sir.
level do we have to crank this up to get bonus? That's what I'm
You
trying
have to crank it up to CEO level.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
You are already the CEO. That position is taken.
He got one CEO at a job.
Yeah.
Can we?
Well,
So
do
do
you
you
not
get your
understand what
bonus?
I'm saying?
Do you get your bonus, CEO?
Ain't but one CEO at this company.
Let me read on. Also in the survey, workers say they look forward to the office holiday party.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
having that.
Although they would give that up to get a bonus or more vacation.
I forgo that. I do that.
Back to that bonus.
Yep,
Back
yep.
to
Back
it.
on that bonus.
Bonus
Well-
keeps coming up, man.
We stopped our Christmas parties
Why?
because
CEO,
of an
why?
incident at the party.
Oh, God.
I allowed the COO of the company to stand up and give a speech. He stood up and made the statement that when he pray to himself.
Boy,
That stopped all Christmas parties. The room got quiet. And this, folks, is not a joke. This actually happened
it did. It did. He prayed to who?
to myself.
The Lord ain't
So
know
that's
that.
why we don't have any more Christmas parties?
That's why you shut that down?
I'm scared.
Because you didn't replace it with anything, though. We didn't get our bonus or more vacation time.
He actually cost you. All your extra activities.
Now, did he give us a bonus before, or did you give us one? I can't remember.
Okay, now see. Okay, you can get real now.
But some jobs give you like turkeys and.
We did get
I
one
don't want
bonus
no
in
damn
this
turkey.
We
You
give
gonna
our
stop dating.
we give all our turkeys away at Thanksgiving to the less fortunate.
Right.
Y'all
Which is a
ain't
great
the
thing.
less fortunate.
Which
Don't
is
get
a wonderful.
bonus. That makes us less fortunate.
Then the CEO.
Yeah.
Well, the reason you don't qualify for a bonus is because all of you have multiple supplemental income because of me.
You're not supposed to look at that.
Who?
What?
You think he don't know that?
I ain't supposed to look at
You're
that.
not supposed to look at
Well, I
that
come
other
everywhere
stuff.
I go, I see one of y'all. But I ain't supposed to look at it.
Everywhere you go, you see one of her.
That is not your concern, sir.
Say, Jay, that ain't none of your
Oh,
business.
yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
Everywhere I go, I see
one of y'all.
Every doggone, I ain't got a gig. Name the gig I got, but I don't see one of y'all.
I can't say nothing.
No, Junior, you can't say a word, right?
Suit line about the only one.
I ain't got to go down there. And that's another thing. You won't help with the suit line. You won't help with the writing of none of these books, but you want a damn bonus. That's how you get a bonus. Get involved with everything. I don't see you helping drive me around nowhere. Don't none of y'all go get me nothing to eat, with the exception of Monica. Monica, the only one try to help me out at the station.
Well, you don't want men getting your food, so
Yeah, you don't want
You don't
nobody.
want no-
you got to
you
give
don't
us a
want
pass
man.
on that one.
Oh,
You don't want
And
men.
I would be happy to cook for you. Okay? I would
No,
be
you don't
happy
want that.
to.
No.
We don't want to kill the CEO.
So this is what we want to ask everyone. Does the office, does the CEO and everyone, do you think they do a good job of bringing holiday cheer to our workplace?
No,
Hell no.
not this office.
Well,
You
this-
just
this
get a
office-
CEO.
I'm sorry. This is where I jump off. I'm gonna say yeah,
See,
because I'm
right
even
there.
getting where the CEO go, which y'all not about to do. It makes me one of my jobs
That's a
going
good
along with
thing.
this survey.
Yeah.
Right, Julie?
Yeah, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's great cheer in here. I'm
Okay,
happy
well,
now.
what kind of holiday related activities do we have? We don't have the party anymore. What else?
What
Well,
else
when I
do we
have
have?
is sit around and talk
even
with
the
the
even the
CEO.
office
We
isn't
have
decorated.
We'll have a
HT.
Christmas tree up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What?
I'm gonna have
What's
to.
HT?
We have
What is that?
HT,
What is
which has
that?
been very helpful.
What is that,
What is that?
CEO?
That's holiday talk.
Oh, just the conversation.
We have holiday talk.
We talk a good
And
holiday. That's
it's
it.
really enlightening. It cheer everybody up. We be
'Cause I'm cracking
smiling.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Shirley, you laughing right now.
That's your bonus.
We need a tree,
There it is.
man. We need a tree with some ornaments on it.
That's
man.
right, Tommy.
At this
Yeah.
point,
let me ask you
CEO, you
something,
should be
Tommy.
saying you're welcome, I think. Yeah.
Huh?
He should be saying you're welcome for the holiday talk.
Yeah.
So, Tommy, take some pictures for me this year,
Oh, here we
because I never get to see these pictures. Take some pictures for me this year.
Of the
go. Oh, what? My
You know, under the tree. Send some shots to my phone from under the tree, 'cause I ain't never seen that.
Coming up next, it is the nephew, yeah, with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, it's time for you, Mr. Hollywood, to run that prank back. What you got, Neff?
Well, since we was talking about Thanksgiving earlier, this is a great run back. Catering mistake. Catering mistake. Let's run it.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach Tammy, please.
this is she.
Hey, Tammy, this is Dexter over here at catering. We catered your Aunt Bridget's.
Yeah, that's
birthday.
right. That's right. How you doing, Dexter? It's good to hear from you.
Okay, good. I'm going through the paperwork here, and I know we have an invoice for you all. I wanted to reach out to you. This is not a bad time, is it?
No, this is a good time.
Okay. So, first of all, did everybody enjoy everything that we put out for you guys?
Yeah, we had a good old time. My Auntie Bridget, she was so happy. There was no better way to bring in her 60th birthday party. We had a great time. The food was delicious. We are so grateful. So thank you so much. You and your team did a bomb job.
Okay, good deal. I was here when they loaded up the van and everything, and I wanted to follow back up. But listen, I'm looking at the paperwork, and we had a little mishap, and I wanted to let you know that we're not going to charge you guys for the chicken because they made a mistake and they put the wrong pan on the van, and I noticed that the chicken was actually still here, so. We want to take that off, and that won't be on the invoice. So I'm taking all the entire cost of the chicken will be completely taken out. Okay.
Real quick, let's back up a bit because we had a lot of people at the party. We definitely had chicken. We had smothered chicken.
Yeah, I know you ordered smothered chicken, but like I said, the guy put the wrong pan on the van. You know, and actually the smothered chicken was actually still here. Here at the shop. So, like I said, we made a mistake. I'm gonna take it off, and that'll probably knock a couple $100 off of you all's price.
Hold on, Dexter. So what are you saying? So what were we eating if it wasn't smothered chicken? What was it?
Well, Miss Tammy, like I say, I got on this kid for making this mistake. I got on him real bad about it, but putting the wrong pan on there. But like I say, what you guys had was a chicken.
What was it, though? That's what I'm asking you. What was it?
Actually, what he put on there by mistake, Miss Tammy, that was rabbit.
What? You can't be serious right now. Are you out of your rabbit mind? Are you serious? You're calling me to tell me that your team put the wrong tray on the truck and then served it to my family? And you're trying to call me about $200? Are you serious? You owe us more than that. You owe me more than that. You don't know who the is allergic to that and you're calling me about $200? Are you out of your mind?
Well, I wanted to credit you all that. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't gonna be no credit. It ain't gonna be no credit. It ain't no credit. You mean credit? Bridget could have died. My auntie could have died. Lucia. We got kids in there. You don't know our dietary needs. Are you crazy?
Well, I mean, but you say you liked it though.
It don't matter if I liked it. I can fall out tonight. Stupid.
Oh,
I'm getting
okay.
attorney. I'm done with this. This is stupid. And who the want to eat Bugs Bunny? Does that right to you? Huh? Are you stupid? I'm so annoyed right now. Seriously. So we ain't no woods people. We ain't no country people. What's wrong with you?
Okay, but y'all liked it though, right?
No, but you gonna like my foot up your though. That's what you gonna like. I'm gonna be there later, cause your is stupid. Your is stupid. My foot gonna be up your and your gonna be hopping around like a rabbit. The rabbit that you served me.
Okay, let me ask you this here now. Miss Ava is your mama, right?
What the my mama got to do with this rabbit? What she got to do with this?
Okay, see, your mama got me to call you. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Baby, tell me, your mama Miss Ava got me to pray for you.
I am so sorry. Oh my God. This is crazy.
Oh
so
my God.
Chicken in. Good morning. This is crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all are gonna get it. This is crazy.
Oh man. All right, Tammy, tell me this, baby. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You all right, baby?
Gosh. Yes. I'm just so glad I didn't have rabbits. I'm so glad.
Ain't no wrong with a little rabbit. Y'all get y'all a little rabbit over Thanksgiving. Little rabbit over Thanksgiving ain't gonna do you. I'm serious.
I can't. Just the knowledge that it's a rabbit, I can't eat it.
Holiday Comedy Jam coming your way. That's Earthquake, J. Anthony Brown, Kid Junior Spates, and hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. That's the Holiday Comedy Jam. It's Friday, December the 20th at the Met in Philadelphia. That's WDAS and Live Nation. All wrapped up into one. Holiday Comedy Jam. I can hear the jingle bells now.
All right, coming up more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go with something funny. Steve, you want our listeners to know that your staff acts just like the folks at their job.
Tell you what, there's a lot of people that listen to this radio show every day.
Right.
Yeah.
And somehow they think it's a different working environment than theirs.
Yeah.
They just think, oh, y'all having so much fun over there.
They do think that.
Well, but let me tell you.
What?
As the CEO, I can tell you for a fact that this radio show is very much like the place you work at every day.
They don't know it, though, huh?
They don't
I'm going to go down some facts.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how this radio show is just like where you work. Y'all ready?
We're
I'm going into the CEO voice.
Okay.
Now, just like your job. Just like your job. We got someone here on this radio show who thinks they smarter than the boss.
Oh, man.
Down at your job, they don't say who it is. But on this here job, I do. And we have several people who think they smarter than the boss on this job.
Right here.
First of all, Mississippi Monica think her ass is smarter than everybody in here because she got these 2 damn degrees. That's for starters.
You calling names, huh?
I'm calling names because they don't do that on your job. But I'm blasted. She thinks she's smarter than everybody down here. Now, just like your job, we got someone who thinks they do all the work. And everybody else just sitting on their butt. Don't nobody work like me. I'm the hardest worker in here.
Who is that?
I can't do all this.
Who is that?
Y'all putting pressure on me. That's Carla. That's Carla for real.
Yes.
You ain't finna outwork her ass. And every time you ask her something, you finna hear how hard it is.
That's it.
Y'all just get your ass ready.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is CEO. Y'all want me to do the bit? Here it goes. And just like on your job, we got somebody here who thinks they too good to be here. I'm so good, I should be somewhere else. I don't know why I deal with y'all. We all know who that is. With her bullshit. That's Shirley. Yeah, that's her. Now, let's just go on, keep on before she get mad. Just like on your job, we got somebody here just happy as hell. I don't care what happened, they just happy. Now, I'm not going to say who it is,
Yes, you can.
but damn it, it's Junior.
Yes, you can.
Junior just happy to be here. He don't give a damn. What you want to do, Unc? I'm your man. Let's go, Unc.
Oh, man.
It's just like somebody on your job. We got somebody work here that just by talking to them, you think they come from raw.
Oh, no.
You know, a sense of entitlement.
Yeah.
Think they way more than they really are. Y'all got somebody like that on your job?
Job got one.
Well, we got his ass here, too.
Yeah. Come on.
His name is Tommy. Or nephew Tommy. Or Thomas Miles. Depends on which day of royalty he come in here with.
Oh, man.
Just like on your job.
Oh, man.
We got somebody here that hate every damn thing. Just hate. I ain't gonna say the only thing he like is white women. Need I say more? Niggas got him on the show, J. Anthony Brown.
Yes.
Oh, and just like your job, they all talk about the boss behind their back.
Not us. Not him.
Yeah, you do.
No, we would never do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who it is, but the biggest ones that talk about me behind my back,
Who is that?
is the Three Musketeers. That's Shirley, Tommy, and Carl. Oh, they go to dinner together. Oh, they be on trips sitting next to each other.
Can you believe he
They
did
that's why
that?
Coach Tommy get the middle seat. They don't even ask for extra leg room because Tommy in the middle.
No wonder he's rich.
Oh,
we
they
don't
just
care.
talk about my ass like a dog. Why? Because Tommy buying them food. All the food and drinks on Tommy. Yeah, and that's how our job work down here.
Just like your job.
Just like your job.
Oh, good job, CEO. Good job.
Mr. Thomas Miles.
Oh, my God.
Depends on.
Boston released it all.
Oh, Mississippi Monica sure didn't think she was going to get listed. But her little smart ass, that little genius sitting over there.
All right, coming up next, I know, right? More of this crazy, ignorant show, Steve Harvey Morning Show, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Jay, explain this next bit to us, please.
All right, everybody know about black
exploitation.
exploitation movies. They used to use some phrases in these movies that they don't use anymore. And I said, bring them back. Bring them back. Find some place to put them.
You really want him back like that?
Bring them. They were great phrases, Carla. They were great phrases. You understood what was going on when you heard these phrases.
So you think it'll work in today's movie?
Yes.
Like, give us an example.
Like on
Jay.
Power. Wouldn't you like to see on Power if they said, oh, jive turkey?
Yes. Ghost in the drum.
Ghost calls
Ghost
Kanan a
said
jive turkey.
Look at here, you jive turkey.
Yeah.
You got it? You
Don't move, sucker.
Like on Empire. Like Empire, you going down, punk. You going down. Lucius Lines, you going down, punk. Fit right on there.
You got one, Shirley. You got one. I know you
Well,
got
okay,
one.
like on Ray Donovan, one of my favorites. You know, we all love Ray Donovan. The man is holding me back.
I like that.
Anybody Ray saying that?
They ever find out who the man was?
Just you saying duh.
The man.
The man.
It's holding me back.
Yeah, I
I
like
got
that.
one.
What you
I
got?
got
What
one.
you got?
Real Housewives of Atlanta. Nene telling Candy, you dig?
You did.
You understand?
That
That's
ain't got
you,
to come
Steve.
back from me.
It's already
It
here.
never went away.
You did.
How about this one? Give me some skin, brother.
Why you gotta say it in the pimp voice?
I'd like to see that on L.A. Law. That would fit right good on L.A. Law. Give me some skin.
So on Law and Order, it's cool to say, oh, man, that's a bad mama jamma.
That's a bad.
Yeah. Or like on Dancing with the Stars, if somebody gets a low score, I'm one of the judges. It's all right, sugar. It's all right. It's all right, sugar. That'll work. That'll work.
Right on. I love
Right on with the right on.
Yeah. I think we can make these work, Jay.
I think they could come
I
back.
see your point, Jay. I see your
make a
point.
comeback.
You got another one, Steve? You got another one?
Let me see, man, because all I got to do is call my brother.
Because they never went out of
My
the
favorite. When he talking
favorite.
to him, yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? You dig? Everything. What's copacetic, partner? Yeah. Everything copacetic, chilling.
How about this
Ice
one?
water,
Chilling
baby.
like a villain.
I can't call it because I might spoil it.
Ooh.
Why it sound like we all in chess
I
king
don't know.
It's on like popcorn.
My favorite one is still, though, Ghost. Jive Turkey.
Jive turkey, man.
On Power. If
Bring
they say
them
that one
all
time.
back. Bring them back, man. On Greenleaf, don't move, sucker. Don't move.
I love that show.
That's my show, man.
You old fish-eyed fool.
No, you didn't. Aunt Elsa.
Oh, Jay, you can do Fix Your Life.
Yeah.
Young.
Big show. Oh, yeah. Big show.
Hold your brother, you fish-eyed fool.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, it's now time for Comedy Roulette. You guys ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's
I
get
don't even
cracking.
know what it is. Let's
All right,
go.
here's the subjects. Number one, I ain't superstitious, but... number two, dang, that's his mama? Number
That's
three.
a George Wallace bit right there. Come on.
Number three, things you say to yourself when you look in the mirror and you're out of shape. And number four, dang, she used to be blank and she's let herself go. All right, let's spin it.
That's the
Jay.
class
Sound like a
reunion
good
one right
for
there.
this.
Yeah.
Jay, that don't sound.
Which one?
It looks like it's going to stop on the...
Oh.
No! It stopped on three, things you say to yourself when you look in the mirror and you're out of shape. Yeah.
You say to yourself when you look in
Things you say
To yourself
to yourself
when you look in the mirror
when you look in the mirror.
and you're out of
and you
shape.
know you're out of shape. You ready? Here you go.
Ooh.
Man, I
go.
got 9 chins. This is ridiculous, man.
Not 9. Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, man. Okay, things you say to yourself when you look in the mirror and you're out of shape. Oh, man, I better not fall asleep around barbecue pits. They gonna rub me down with seasoning.
Not that you're going to be on the grill.
Come on, nephew.
Man, where's my navel? I don't even see that no more.
Listen.
Where's, how am I missing a navel now? I know it's here. It's in here somewhere now.
Steve Harvey, let's go.
This one right. My God, what have I done?
I like it.
My God.
It's so serious,
what have I
Steve.
done?
But it's a serious moment, though.
Yeah,
It really
it
is.
You looking in that mirror naked.
Yeah.
You
Man.
look at yourself, Father of God, what have I done?
I've had those moments, so yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Jay.
Things you say to yourself when you know you, what is it? What
When
I
you
forgot.
look in the mirror and you're out of shape.
Yeah, I'm not going to this cleaners anymore because they are shrinking my damn clothes. I know they are.
Blame it
I
on the
know they're
cleaners.
shrinking my stuff.
Cleaner's fault.
Yeah. Yeah. When you out of shape, you look in that mirror, you need to build your confidence up. You say something like this. She like it, though.
You all good.
Yeah, she like it. You
All
know?
right, come on, Steve. Things you say to yourself when you
Okay.
look in the mirror. I mean,
Tommy.
Tommy.
Okay. Ooh, she in there waiting on me. Ain't no way I'm having sex without this shirt on. I'd be damned if I take this off.
Yeah.
I'm finna tie this in a knot. I'm telling you right now. This can't come up.
Just a shirt, though?
The shirt can't come up.
A button down?
I'm butt naked with a shirt on. I'm just telling you.
All right, Steve. Things
All
you
right.
say to yourself.
You standing there naked in the mirror. Oh, hell no. Here go the soap.
Come on.
Out the shower?
Then you come out the
You had that little piece of shower they give you at that Motel 6, and you find it.
All right. I think we have time for one more round. Yeah.
One more round. Come on.
Yeah. All right. Why am I wheezing just because I got out the shower? That don't make no damn sense.
Exhausted.
I'm tired.
But you're clean. You're clean and
All right. So here's things you say right here. You put your drawers on, you say, I'm wearing thongs now.
That's what it ended up being.
Yeah. I'm wearing thongs now.
Come on, Tommy.
How much is lipo? How much do they charge for that? I got
All
this
right,
something that's
Steve.
off me.
You got one more. Let's go.
Oh, hell, Rick Ross cool with it.
And that, ladies and
That's how
gentlemen,
you close, boy.
is Comedy Roulette. Thank you, Steve.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, listen, coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, we'll have
get on
the
back to this.
strawberry letter for today. But up next, Nephew Tommy's right here,
Okay.
Steve.
No, what time?
No,
What?
before the prank.
before
Before we left the last break, Shirley, you said, speaking of Tommy. Was you saying, when he said ugly, you said, speaking of Tommy?
I
Speaking
said,
of
why don't your
Tommy.
strange looking ass take us to break? Shirley said, speaking of Tommy.
See, now when you saying speaking of Tommy, are you, but let me
No,
just cut to the
speaking of
chase.
Tommy, he's up next with the prank phone call. It's called
Okay,
promotion,
am
Tommy.
I ugly to you?
Yes.
Absolutely. 100%.
I'm talking to Shirley.
No, Tommy, no, you're not ugly to
But
me.
she didn't say you didn't look strange, though.
But Shirley, but ain't he strange looking though?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's
You
not what?
He's not strange looking.
Tommy
looks
don't look
normal.
strange.
No, he's a normal looking, handsome young man.
What do you mean, no? Tommy ain't handsome. Quit telling this boy that.
Oh,
We don't have handsome men in our family.
Tommy's
Tommy ass
handsome.
ain't handsome.
Tommy thinks he is.
No,
okay,
he's not.
I don't
Think-
want to shatter that myth
Tommy
for him.
think he tall.
He could possibly
don't
think
think
that.
Tommy think he's
I don't
fat.
think
I
I'm
draw the
tall.
line
I'm
at
just
tall.
not short.
Tommy think he fat. But he got his ass roasted.
Yeah, and now he think he's cute?
Yeah.
Oh, no. And if he accepted, he can have fun with it.
But see, I keep telling
You're
you,
just
money
trying not to
changes
hurt his
things.
feelings, right, Shirley?
Of course not.
No,
Yeah.
You know I'm not
that's
about
what I'm
that.
here
Hurt
for.
him.
Hey, before I play
Not
the
to hurt
prank,
his feelings.
I'm finna play.
Before
the
you play the strange.
prank. My pranks are not strange. Listen, the name of the title of this is "You Got to Bring Those TVs Back."
Hello?
Hello, how are you? I'm trying to reach a Sharon, please.
Who's calling?
My name is Paul. Paul. I'm head of security here. How are you?
This is...
Yeah,
What?
you actually came out and I think you were here on Friday, and you came out and purchased 4 flat screen televisions, 42 inches. Am I correct?
Yeah. But what you calling me for?
What I was giving you a call for, Sharon, is that we got a bit of a problem. Now, when you purchase these actual flat screen televisions on Black Friday, so to speak, it seems that we've got them. Well, your purchase went through successfully. I will admit that, but there should have been a red flag that have gone up because we're going back over transactions of the past 2-3 days here, and we're realizing that your purchase should not have been successful. It should have been void. Your credit card is actually not valid at all.
No, not my credit card, because we got paid on Wednesday, so my money was there.
Well, actually, ma'am, what I'm trying to explain to you is that it is coming up invalid now, and we're having a problem with it. So I wanted to reach out to you and give you a call and see if we could probably,
Well, it was valid when I was at their register because it went through. I got a receipt and everything. I even purchased that extended warranty on all 4 of them. So it was valid on Friday. I don't know what's wrong with it today, but it was good then.
And I understand that. that just being at the register and you purchasing it and no problems at all happening, that's pretty much the thought process that you're going to have. What I'm letting you know is on the back part of it, when you came into the store, what we're getting the day after is that it was pretty much invalid. It wasn't good at all. Your credit card was not good at all.
Well,
so
you need to call your bank then, because I don't know what to tell you. I had the money in there the day I went and bought them, and that's it for me. So I don't know who you need to call, but don't call me because that ain't really my problem.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna raise this to be a major problem. We're gonna try to rectify it and get it taken care of.
Yeah, do what you need to do.
Okay, listen now. Here's what we're gonna do. I want us to try to work this out as smoothly as we can. What I'm gonna have to ask you to do. Can I get you to come back up to the store and bring all 4 televisions with you?
Oh, no. No, you sure can't. Baby, look, I bought them 4 TVs. I have wrapped one of them up that's under the tree for my husband. My mama, Earlene, she already got the other TV. We hung that up for her on Saturday when we was watching movies. So it really ain't no way we're going to bring the 4 TVs back. I think you should go back to whoever processed your credit card and tell them that I don't know what you're going to tell them, but you need to go back to them. I ain't got time to be running back and forth to that store.
And I don't want us to create a problem here. I don't want to do that.
You hollering that. You need to lower your voice.
Okay, but
and
no.
Look, you need to go back to whoever do your credit cards because it went through when I was at the store, correct?
I don't want to.
Did it go through, yes or no?
I told you that it went through. I explained that.
Then you ain't got no business on my damn phone. And don't call me with this bull no more.
Hold on just a minute. What I don't want to have to do, I don't want to have to come out to your home and confiscate.
What? I wish you would come out to my house, baby. We will beat you into bad health. You better not bring your over here. Look, you need to call whoever do your credit cards, get your straight with them because your business with me is done. I got a receipt and I got an extended warranty. I will have my lawyer tear your up. You bring your over here. Now,
listen, lady, I don't want to go back and forth with you on this and that.
You ain't going back and forth. This is over with. I got the TVs. I got a receipt. It's done. I don't know what's wrong with your machine. My car went through.
I'm trying to get her to understand that we need her to come in.
You ain't understand what I'm saying.
Ma'am, if you can hang on 1 second and let me speak with my boss, please.
Put your boss on the phone. I tell your boss, y'all don't run me, baby. I got a receipt for 4 TVs, and I'm going to keep all 4 TVs.
Listen, this is pretty much considered a theft process.
Oh, what?
A theft process. You came in.
Listen here, pimpin'. Listen to me, pimpin'. I got a receipt for 4 TVs. I walked out the store with my receipt. I got my extended warranty. So this ain't no theft. What this is a miscommunication between your bank. So you need to get your straight because I got a prepaid debit card, baby. I don't owe nobody on them TVs. You need to call your bank and get the off my phone with this.
You stole some TVs from our store, and damn it, you're gonna bring them back. Or you gotta get your
come get them. You damn right I got 4 TVs. Your dumb machine gave them to me, and I'm gonna keep them. We gonna watch the game on your TVs. Bring your over here if you want to. We will mop the floor with your. Don't you call me by no TVs no more. So you the one ain't gonna have no job for the holiday with your dumb. Don't call me with your.
You're gonna get busted for using bad credit cards at department stores, and I'll get your hauled in. Do you understand me?
So that's your problem. You put the 4 TVs back then. Your Uncle Tom threatened the white man for his TV. You better get you a business or some a detail shop or start a rap label. You better get the on. Work for them white folks. Don't confront me about that TVs. You better get that. Get off my phone anyway.
Listen, you listen to me. I got one more thing I need to say to you.
Hey, if there with your scary.
Are you listening to me?
What the do you want?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning
Show. I don't give a about nobody's nephew. Come over here about them damn TVs.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
Wait a minute. This is who now? This who?
Nephew Tommy, baby, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
Tommy, you almost got your beat. I know that just set me up. I was going to get that teeth too. She ain't dead now. Times is hard. You cannot play with people like this.
Oh, man. I got one more thing to ask you, baby. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
That is, right there. Stupid as all get out.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, now, guys, it is time for the Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationship, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. And we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like this one, Tommy.
Ooh, I'm going to write my letter real soon. Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you. Subject, I can't call her husband daddy. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 28-year-old female, and I have a 57-year-old male mentor that I work with. He has given me great advice and helped me through some obstacles in my life. This is the first man that has ever treated me with respect and did not try to sleep with me. He is like a father figure to me, and I call myself his play daughter. The only problem is his wife. He knew that I did not have, the only problem is his wife. He knew that I did not have any plans for Thanksgiving dinner, so he invited me to his home. He never talked much about his wife, but I figured she would be just as sweet as he is. I took a bottle of Moscato with me as a thank you for the dinner invitation. His wife greeted me, and she was polite, but not very talkative. She was finishing up dinner while my play dad and I had a glass of wine and watched the game in the den. I must have given off the wrong vibes because his wife seemed to get irritated with me quickly. It didn't help that I had on a crop top and leggings and they were dressed nicely. The next thing I knew, his wife stormed into the den and started going off. She started with, What is this play daughter mess? It went downhill from there. My play dad did not defend me. Instead, he fixed me a to-go plate and asked me to leave.
Yeah.
I was shocked and hurt, and I can't believe he let her go off on us like that. I think she owes me an apology. Now, he's been distant at work, and I don't know what to say to him. I hope that we can still have a cool relationship. Steve and Shirley, how should I handle this? All right, now listen, I know you're young. You're only 28 years old. But really, though, the letter you wrote made you sound pretty innocent and sincere in the fact that you feel he's a play dad to you. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt for that. But you're going about this in the entire wrong way, okay? You don't go to another woman's house dressed like that. A crop top and leggings. I mean, it was dinner. Come on. Not just any dinner. This was Thanksgiving dinner. People usually dress up, if they invite you out. You look presentable. Haven't you heard the saying, first impressions are lasting and all of that? What was his wife supposed to think with you looking like that? I mean, as my mother would say, fanning around her husband. And then you go into the den with him to watch the game? Just the two of you? No. Well, why weren't you in the kitchen with her? At least trying to help her out. Why didn't you offer, even if she said no? You stay with her. And what she did is what a lot of wives would have done, quite frankly, in this situation, because it just doesn't look right. You guys in the den watching the game while she owes you nothing. She doesn't owe you an apology. You're not going to get one. So stop looking for that. And you can believe he got an earful after you left about who are you? What's this play daughter mess? I bet you are playing with her. All of that, playing around, all of that. That's why he's been distant at work, okay? And he will probably stay that way if he knows what's good for him. So for your sake, I hope this was a lesson learned about, how to act around someone's wife, okay? Steve?
Okay. Shirley, everything you said is 100% correct. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, you told her the correct way to behave. You gave her some good advice, clothing-wise, where to sit. All right?
Come on.
Now let's just go on and tell the truth.
Come on.
This old ass, out of shape woman, jealous, insecure.
I'm not going there.
You over here with these leggings on. She can't find no leggings that she can wear that look like the ones you had on.
Really, Steve?
She can't find it. You done brought your ass over here on Thanksgiving. He like a father figure to you. He 57. She probably the same age. Little out of shape, ain't what she was. Mad about it. So now he invited you to his home. He ain't said nothing about his wife. Most men don't bring up crazy people.
At all.
Yeah, we don't go, man. This show enjoy talking to you because this heifer I live with. They would never say that. But I figured she would be just as sweet as he was. I took a bottle of Moscato with me as a thank you for the dinner invitation. Now, let me explain something to you. Hood people ain't really up on Moscato.
Really?
You'd have had to take something else.
I can't believe you.
Morgan David, Manischewitz,
Morgan David.
Annie Greenspring.
Harvey's Bristol Creek.
Yeah, something like that.
Reuniti.
Yeah, some Harvey's Bristol Cream, cold duck. You had to take some Spaniata.
Oh, I heard that from Spaniata.
You'd have had to take something that's really hood related. Something where she would go, ooh. Wine in a box.
Right.
But you know, you over there with your little uppity cute ass talking about some bottle of Moscato. Don't nobody in here drink mosquito.
Stupid.
We ain't never had no mosquito before.
Why she gotta be that, though?
I know.
Where you get this from?
Where did you get her?
Gonna bring a bottle of mosquito with these tight ass pants on.
Wrong.
Can't
Steve.
get a mosquito between them pants and your ass either.
Hang on, Steve, all right?
Okay.
We'll come back with part 2, I think. At 23
You
after
think?
the hour, the subject is, I can't call her husband daddy, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, I
This
can't call her husband
attitude,
daddy.
this letter is about nasty attitude from a certain woman. And I'm just trying to draw attention to what I think this attitude is from. Young girl, still got it going on, stuff still sitting up. Older lady at the house, everything done failed. So don't get mad at me, because I'm in here giving you another angle. This is an angle of a strawberry letter that I'm doing. And my mama was a full-figured woman, so that ain't what this is about. I love my mama before I loved anybody. This is about this evil heifer right here.
Why she gotta be
Evil now.
She is evil. Because this lady thought that he was going to be sweet just like her play daddy. She ain't finna be your play mama, though. Sitting up in here, the only problem, his wife had invited y'all to Thanksgiving dinner. He did.
But wait, what?
Because he ain't never talked about his wife because he's scared of her.
He living in fear.
Why would you bring that up?
Why is he afraid of his wife, Steve?
Because something wrong with her.
It ain't nothing wrong with her.
She been sliding off as the years go by.
She's only 57, Steve.
You've seen some 57-year-olds that look 80.
80?
You done seen a lot of 57-year-olds look 70. I think that's the case. I took a bottle of Moscato over there. That's way too bougie for hood people.
Motherhood.
Here she come in here with this bottle of Mosquito. It's Moscato.
talk like that?
Damn it, it is Moscato. Ain't nobody bought you no damn bottle of Mosquito in here. Look, she thinking of all the wine she could have had. Annie Greenspring. Bottle of Coke. Could have bought a 40 of Mickey's Ale up in here. You can sit up here and bought this cheap Mosquito.
She don't know class.
His wife greeted me. She was polite, but not very talkative. She was finishing up dinner while my play dad and I had a glass of wine and watched the game, and it did. You know we don't watch the game till after we eat. And you done got a glass of wine in there watching the game. She in there finishing up dinner. She was sitting there at the table eating another plate. My husband Herman know I have 3 servings.
3 what?
3 servings. Now he done took your skinny ass in there watching the damn game.
What does she have on, Steve?
Leggings.
And a crop top. Yeah.
She leggings and a crop top.
So her tummy, her belly was out.
She sitting up in there, got a house coat on from Walmart.
For Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, that you just slide over your head. It's a one piece. Sometimes it's a tent. Now you in there sitting up with your play dad, had a glass of wine watching the game in the den.
And just the 2 of them.
But they in the den. They wasn't in the bedroom. They in the damn den. Then she said, I must have given off the wrong vibe. Them tight-ass pants, you damn right you did.
Because they were dressed.
Over there. She's sitting over there with a pair of Dockers on looking just like leggings.
Did you say Dockers? I ain't heard Dockers in years.
She said they were dressed nicely. She said I had on a crop top and leggings and they were dressed nicely.
Okay.
It's right there in the letter.
Oh, no. Because his wife seemed to get irritated with me quickly. It didn't help that I had on a crop top and some leggings. They were dressed nicely. Next thing I know, she stormed into the den and going off. She said, what is this play daughter mess?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm not mad at her.
They're in the den
I don't
drinking
think
wine
she said mess,
together.
but go ahead.
She didn't.
What did she say,
And it went
Steve?
down. What is this play daughter sugar honey iced tea? Sugar honey iced tea, you ain't no damn play daughter. Sitting up in here with your old ass playing. It went downhill from there. Your play dad did not defend me. He can't. Can't take up for you in her house.
No.
Tilda that came up in here raising hell.
What's her name?
Tilda.
Tilda.
That's the wife. That's wifey.
Oh, that's the wife.
Tilda came in here damn near. Then instead he fixed me a to-go plate and asked me to leave. Right there, I told you the food was finished. He done got some fall and made her a plate. And baby, you gonna have to go home, go now. I was shocked and hurt because she invited her to dinner. Man, everybody take a to-go plate. Something to remember the date by. I was shocked and hurt and can't believe he let her go off on us like that.
On us.
Wait a minute, no, it was you. He can't stop it. What you cannot do is defend another woman to your wife.
Thank you.
No.
I think she owes me an apology. And where you think she gonna give you this apology at? Because you better not take your ass back over there. Because all this was a warning shot. You'd have sat there long enough. You'd have been on the news.
Yes.
You'd have been on the 10 o'clock news that night. This is a Houston letter right here.
This Houston, this H-Town.
Fifth wall.
Right off in there.
Now, he been distant at work. Told you he was scared of her. And I don't know what to say to him. You can't say nothing to him.
Nope.
I hope we can still have a cool relationship. That's over.
Nope.
Steve and Shirley, how should I handle this? Handle it like it's over. Yeah. Let me tell you, you better not take your ass back over there.
She already told you.
Right now.
Not in a crop top and leggings for sure.
You can go over there in a choir robe and get that same ass whoop.
And some Dockers.
Immediately.
Right now. Don't go back over there talking about she owe you an apology. She ain't finna apologize to you.
What?
I've very rarely ever seen old black people apologize in their house.
Never.
My mama got mad at my daddy one time, said, Slick, tell her you sorry. I ain't telling the sugar honey iced tea. Sugar honey iced tea, she want to hear apology, she can go and say it to a damn. But I ain't finna say
All right,
sugar
look,
honey
we
iced
got to
tea.
get out
I
of
mean
here,
that.
Steve. Please.
I don't know how you ask me no sugar honey iced tea like that.
Please email us or Instagram us your thoughts on today's
You
Strawberry
email
Letter.
the sugar honey iced tea if you want to.
At Steve Harvey FM.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up, something funny from Junior. Truth be told. Come on, Junior.
Truth be told, I don't know who these people are and where they come from, But on Saturday,
yeah.
Why is you calling any human being before 8 o'clock? Why? Who the hell? What do we have to talk about at 7:15 a.m.? There's nothing I want to talk. Like, my boy called me at 7:50 a.m. talking about what you doing. Dog, it's sad. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to do. But here's the thing about it is, like he said, dog, did you see? I ain't seen nothing. It's 7:15.
I love it.
Dog, these people need to go. I'm telling you, just go jump off and dress.
The phone shouldn't even be allowed to work before until after 8.
After 10.
It won't even ring.
It shouldn't. But I'm just saying, what made you get up? Pick your phone up and say, damn it, you know who I ain't called? Let me call him right now. What?
Junior.
At what time, Junior?
At 7:15. First of all, I ain't formulated a thought. Okay, and then you another grown man talking to another grown man as I lay in bed. This is not comfortable. I'm not comfortable. When you heard me say, hello, you on the phone, dog, guess what? What at 7:15? What? Why am I guessing?
Why are you answering?
Dog, I ain't got no shirt on right now.
Why you want to wake up and guess?
Dog, I ain't got no shirt on.
You sleep naked?
Dog, what? Shirley?
I'm just asking.
However I sleep, it ain't none of your business. 7:15. I'm just not comfortable with the conversation. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Y'all should just find something else to do. Don't call people no more.
Okay.
That's all I just want to say.
What's the earliest you can take a call?
10:30.
10:30 on a Saturday.
But 7:15 on a Saturday. Yeah, 10:30. I want to get up, have my coffee, enjoy my morning. But dog, you call me at 7:15, I ain't got no shirt on. You talking about guess what? But what?
This is uncomfortable, huh?
It's uncomfortable, dog.
You laying horizontal talking to another man.
At 7:15.
That don't even feel right.
At 7:15. Dog, I got one leg in the bed, one leg out the bed.
Guess what?
Man, that's all I want to say. Just stop calling me.
Truth be told.
Okay.
10:30. 10:30.
Yeah, 10:30.
I
That's
wish
the
you would.
earliest.
Yeah,
you
wish
should
you would
call
call
him
him
before
on Saturday.
10:30
Don't
on
call him.
Saturday.
He'll be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And the person I'm talking about is Jay.
Whoa.
Just want y'all to know.
Oh, it's you, Jay?
Wow.
You know what?
Just want
You
y'all to
making
know.
these
I thought we agreed not to bring that up.
So we agreed to agree.
Same time we agreed that you would not.
Both of y'all. Let me tell you something.
What, Steve? Come on.
Tommy, I think you agree with me. Both of y'all sick ass need some women in your life.
Y'all do, man. Y'all need some
Y'all
ladies,
need something
man.
to do.
Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Y'all waking up by yourselves.
Put your shirt on, Junior.
Dog. Why is he on the
Calling
phone?
each other. Y'all issues ain't even real issues. Call me to 10:15, Jay.
Dog, I mean,
I thought we agreed not to talk about this. Damn.
All right. Thank you, Junior.
Yeah, that's
we
all.
get it now.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, here's a question for you. Since you're the CLO, the Chief Love Officer,
All right.
how long do you think it takes before couples, have the talk about how to label their relationship? And I'm asking you that because a new study, this is according to a new study, it says that it takes on average 6 weeks to have what, the what we are talk and to label the relationship. Well, when you have the talk about your relationship and putting labels on where are we going,
Isn't it kind of
what are we doing,
Well,
what are we
where
doing?
you should have it at is at a restaurant, at the house.
No. I said, like when? When in what time in the relationship should we have it?
I think 90 days.
Okay.
I think for a woman's sake, I think a woman has to get a determination, get some type of idea of where this is going.
Okay, and when she finds that out, just give it up because that's 90 days. That's
Well,
the
you
90 day
you
rule.
don't have to do it like that. You say that's a guideline, a minimum.
90 don't mean give it up, do it?
But go ahead, Steve. Boy.
But 90 days, you should have an idea where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
You have every right to know and ask a man where this is headed.
Okay, another question, Steve. How should they bring it up? How should you broach that subject?
Not
on the
by no
relationship?
damn text messages, that's for sure.
Well, I think I said
if
how.
a woman is curious about what the relationship is, she got to bring it up. If a man wants to define it, he needs to bring it up.
And how should they do that? That was my original
Hey,
question.
where we going?
Huh?
Oh, just right out with it.
I
huh,
said, where
Steve?
we going? What is all this?
What we doing?
In that tone, though?
But that's the man, because that can't be the woman.
Yeah, well.
Hello?
Wait, Shirley, don't rush past that. Wait a minute. You
Hello?
don't know who that could be.
I'm just
I
asking.
think, too, though, Steve, don't you think that, I don't know, for women, sometimes they might feel it's kind of awkward or they don't know how to do that, to just come right out with it and say, hey, where we going with this relationship? What are we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that you just saying come right on out with it?
Well, I mean, you could try it like roundabout. So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
My girlfriends are starting to ask me what type of relationship is this. What should I say?
Okay.
So
what
should I be saying to people? And let him give you an idea.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
How?
That's what I figured you meant.
But that's good, CLO. That's good. So wait like 90 days to even bring up the talk and kind of ease into it, you're saying. Kind of ease into it, right?
90 days, ladies, you have every right to be able to say, okay, so what do we have? Especially if 90 days you start passing out that cookie. There's no reason for you to pass out the cookie and not understand what it is.
Okay.
If we're in a committed relationship, you should know that.
Absolutely.
I'd want to know that before I passed out the cookie.
Yeah.
Right.
Is this a monogamous relationship? Are we committed?
Exclusive?
Are we exclusive? What is it?
Mm-hmm.
I need to know.
Okay.
That makes sense, don't it?
Oh, yes. And then you say when you want to bring the subject up, you kind of ease into it.
Just slide it to them.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Hey, look, we've been dating for a while, and my girlfriends and coworkers are starting to ask me, what is this we have? So, I mean, how would you like for me to address you or describe you when I'm talking to other people? Mm-hmm. Kind of put it on them a little bit.
Yeah. And what should the woman say if the man asks her, or will a man ask her that question?
Oh, yeah, of course. There are dudes that want to know.
Uh-huh. And what should the woman say?
The truth. I mean, a guy could say, hey, baby, look, we've been at this for a little while. Are we exclusive or no? And then if it's exclusive, you got to tell him yes. And if it's not, then you just got to say, hey, no, it's not really exclusive. I'm seeing some other people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well,
and
thank you.
Call you out your name.
Right.
Exactly. Thank you, CLO. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so, Jay, this segment is called Old School Nicknames You Don't Want to Hear Anymore.
Look, we all know some aunties and some aunts or some uncles and some old school names. Steve, you know them. They out there. But here's we got some old school names. We know. Like the name, if you got one of the guys, just think, like the name Sister. People who named their kids back in the day, that was a normal name.
Yeah.
Sister.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What's your name? My name is Sister.
S-I-S-T-A-H?
Sister. It's pronounced Sister. Sister. You see old school names? You got one, Shirley? You got one?
How about
Shirley?
Shirley.
Let the comedians handle this one.
All right, all right. Sister is also related to brother.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Well, if you got them old school names that was yours when you was a baby, but they still try to call you that.
Right.
You bring your girl over to the house, family reunion, they still referring to you as little PP.
In front of everybody.
I'm big PP now.
What?
I'm big PP. Yeah. Sometimes
Little
there's
PP,
two.
who you got with you?
Oh, my God.
Then your uncle, he drunk. Why you want to call the boy little PP in front of the girl? Like he ain't got enough issues. Go ahead, baby. Ain't nobody in your business.
Yeah.
Coming up, it's more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 33 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, so you have a major announcement about 2020 Sand and Soul.
Major announcement. So here's the deal. Being the traveler that I am and being as knowledgeable as I've become over the years, that God has given me an opportunity to see some wonderful places around the world, my wife and I, and some of my family members, but mostly my wife and I. We've been doing this Sand and Soul. Now, listen to this, everybody. It's what I want you to know because I want to talk to you about the Sand and Soul Festival 2020. I've been putting on this festival a lot of comedy, some concerts, empowerment, relaxation at luxury all-inclusive resorts. I've been doing it now for the past 3 years, and it just keeps getting better and better. Now, we just hosted this last year's event, and it was absolutely off the chain. Now, me and Marjorie was out on the dance floor with y'all. My girl was out there in the pool with Lisa Ray. I heard about that. That was not playing. They ended up hosting a pool party out there, but y'all was clowning out there in that audience on the Showtime at the Apollo night. And we just had a lot of fun, man. I mean, man, I saw some old friends. I actually brought down some cats that I went to college with, man. I had a real, man, I just had a good time, y'all. So and what I want y'all to do, go over to my Instagram and my Facebook page, and I want you to check out the video that you can see what I'm talking about that I'm releasing from this year's event. But now, next year, we are all doing all of this, but we are going to add a couple of things. Due to popular demand, and we listened to our audience, they've been loyal, and so they told us what they want. So we've been doing some thinking, and we moved in, and we shift some stuff around. We adding an all-new sexy, all-white dinner on the beach with live music. And then this year, I've watched my clientele. I said, man, you know what would be slick? We love spades. We love dominoes. I said, doggone it, Steve, while we down there clowning, when it get nightfall, we gonna have us a spade, bid, whist, and domino tournament with cash prize. Oh, man, we just gonna sit down and do what we do. Marjorie's gonna have an exclusive design items at her beauty bar. It's about to go down. But now I want to let y'all know something. We got the dates and the location already secured for 2020, so you can start planning early. The 2020 Sand and Soul Festival is headed to the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana, man, for the Labor Day holiday, September 3rd through the 7th. Only thing changed is the dates. We are going to the luxurious Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana. It's just we decided to go back. We've listened to our customers. We were well aware. Everything has been rectified. Tourism board is happy about it. All right, listen to me, everybody. Right now, you can call us at 1-800-684-2825. That's 1-800-684-2825. Now listen to this. We are running our early bird special. Right now, through Christmas, you can secure your spot. So call us. This is a bomb diggity Christmas gift now. You want to give this Christmas gift to somebody under the tree and tell them we going to the Sand and Soul Punta Cana. Give the gift of Sand and Soul for the holidays.
All right, Steve, thank you. Coming up, last break of the day on this Friday. It's been a good day. It's been a good week. We'll be back with Steve and his closing remarks right after this at 49 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, we've come to the end of the road for this week. This is our last break of the day on this Friday. Leave us with some closing remarks, please,
well, you
sir.
know something, man?
What?
I'm not going to take long to tell you this. Mm-hmm. But what's the old saying? That the grass is always greener on the other side. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when you hear that, what they're saying is almost like a warning to people. Be careful, because it always appears that the grass is greener on the other side. And so many people spend their life standing at the fence, looking at somebody else's grass, and then acknowledging the fact that their grass is greener. It causes you to do nothing about your own yard. And then some people have the audacity, and you see it on the internet all the time, that if they look over there and your grass is greener, they try to kill the grass or throw some weeds in it. But you know what I come away with? I don't worry about that. Because here's what I know. I'm too busy working on my own grass to notice if yours is greener. That's really the truth. I'm really so busy working on my own grass that I don't have time to notice if yours is greener. Because if it is greener, let's suppose your grass is greener, why can't mine be just as green? I ain't saying we gonna have the same yard. We just talking about the color of the grass that's in your yard. You don't have to have the same size house I got. You ain't got to have the same size house Eddie got. You ain't got to have the same size house Oprah got. You ain't gonna have the same size yard they got. But if you take care of your business, you can have grass just as green as everybody else if you just handle your business. The goal in life is to get your grass to be as green as it can. So when you go outside to pick your crops, it got some fruit to bear. And God will always supply your needs. So even though it may look like somebody got more fruit in their orchard, let me tell you something. If you got an orchard full of apple trees, 1,000 apple trees, and I got one apple tree in my yard, but you got 1,000 apple trees in your yard. When it's time to eat, how many apples can you eat? Let's say you eat 6 apples that make you full. My one tree got 6 apples on it. So we both full. See, at one point in time, you're going to have to get content with where you are in your process of the journey. Stop looking at everybody's grass. Stop looking at everybody's orchard. They grass greener than mine. They got more apple trees than mine. Hey, man, eat the apples off your tree. You might find out that you have enough. But if you quit worrying and counting mine, you're going to mess around and let worms get on yours. I'm too busy working on my own grass to even notice that your grass is greener. Change your commitment to everybody else, from everybody else's business. Change your commitment to your business. If the time you spent worrying about them, looking at them, talking about them, if you took that same amount of time and spent it on yourself, you have any idea what you could accomplish? That's why haters, man, are in so much trouble, man. You don't even understand. Let people hate all they want. They tend into too many other people's business. Don't get in the hate business. It serves nobody. And that's another thing. Somebody asked me, how do I deal with my haters? I keep all my haters in my classroom. I just got them watching me. Because that's all they can do. They can't stop nothing God has for me. They can't take away one blessing God gives me. They can't do nothing to me. You can't bring no harm on me that I won't be able to survive. I'm not saying that it don't bother me sometime. I'm not saying that people don't attack me sometime. But when you get through attacking me, I'm going to weather your storm. I'm Isaiah 43, 1 and 2. I can walk through the rivers and not be overturned. The waters will not overtake me. I can walk through the fire and not be burned, nor will kindling set upon my clothing. I done been through some fiery situations and came out on the other side, and there was no kindling. There was no signs that I was even in a fire. Now understand something. What that scripture does not say that when you walk through the fire, that it ain't going to be ungodly hot in there. It's been plenty hot for me on plenty days, many occasions. Oh, I done made some mistakes in front of the world before. I done had to deal with some stuff. But when I got through, wasn't no signs that I was ever in a fire. That's the God I serve. I have no concern about what people say they're going to do to me. I have no concern about how green your grass is on the other side. I have no concern about how many apple trees in your orchard. I'm too busy tending to my own grass to even notice that yours is greener. And if I do look over there, congratulations on your beautiful green yard. I'm getting mine there too. That's all it is. Fix your attitude. Change your attitude. You'll change your altitude. Those are my closing remarks, Shirley.
Drop the mic, Steve. That was good, baby. That was good.
That was very
good.
profound.
Yeah, take us home for the
Have
weekend.
a great weekend for sure.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.